let's talk a little bit about MS. It is a degenerative neurological disorder. It essentially attacks the myelin sheath around your nerves, and it is a progressive disease. There really isn't much you can do about it. There is no cure. I was diagnosed in 2017. In that year, I had gone to the beach with my family, and I tripped going up the stairs, trying to run up the stairs. Then a family member encouraged me, I should say, to go to a neurologist. I went to the neurologist, I explained my symptoms, and I had an MRI scheduled. So, what are the symptoms? Well, for me, it was a progressive deficiency. It was a progressive thing to where I cannot run. When I would run, I would fall. And that was very concerning. And for, I would say, about a year and a half, 2 years before I was diagnosed, I would run and fall. For, no good reason. I didn't feel it coming. I just could not run. I would take a dog. I remember taking a dog to the dog park and running after him and falling. Well, that's obviously not a good thing. I played a softball game and I was really struggling to run the bases. I actually fell several times and I knew something wasn't right. So for me, the symptoms were ataxia or neuropathy. That's what I call it. There may be a more accurate term or technical term. I do not know. I'm no doctor. And that had happened long enough to be somewhat concerning because I would feel numb, a little tingly on my left side. And it made it difficult to sleep. And obviously anybody would be a bit concerned by that. And over time, that has progressed. Now I feel numbness most of the time, and it is predominantly on my left side, which for me really sucks because I'm left-handed. I can no longer write with my left hand. If I really concentrate and try, I can. But it takes me such a long time that now I've given up and switched to my right hand. So, early symptoms for me, numbness, ataxia, and looking back, I would say that it attacked my teeth. I lost teeth for no good reason. Now, I'm like many people, my hygiene is not perfect. I probably did not brush my teeth enough, but I did not neglect them enough to have the problems that I've had. Every few years, one of the nerves in my teeth goes bad and the doctor either wants to pull it or wants to do a root canal. And usually, because I'm not too old, they want to do a root canal. Well, looking back, I don't want to spend, say, a couple of $1,000s to get a tooth fixed when the next one is going to blow up anyway. So that's kind of a lost cause for me. What else can I talk about? Well, I would say that a lot of people really do not quite understand MS. A lot of people have it, but not a very significant portion of the population. I can attest that sometimes I am confused with others with it. I would say that it is confused with things like Parkinson's. Parkinson's is actually totally different. Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's. I have had it expressed to me several times that people think I have Parkinson's. Or some people, anyway. No. My condition is not fatal. Thank goodness. So I'll take what I can get in life. I feel fortunate to be on this earth still. After 40 years, I feel fortunate. I'm still here. I'm still kicking. That may not have been the case. Other people don't make it that long, so I feel good. What else did I want to talk about? I talked about the early symptoms for me. And you may notice that my left eye droops a little bit. I don't feel that it's doing that, but I have seen pictures of me. I'm a photographer, so I've taken my own picture a few times. And I have to be mindful to keep that eye open, or it just tends to droop. I will tilt my head one way or the other. These are not huge problems, but it does happen. Let's see, what else? Getting a job. I worked at a place for a long time, and I don't want to get too much into it, but let's say the basic thing is, I feel as though I can work. I can't stand for a long time. After about, let's say an hour, 30 minutes, I don't want to stand. I am at a bigger risk from fatigue to fall over, to trip, fall, do something uncoordinated. It happens. So I don't want to stand for a long time. It seems to help me a lot to put my feet up. Others may be different. And that is something to understand about MS, is that everybody's it's going to affect everybody differently. Some people are in a wheelchair, and I'm very fortunate that I'm not. I don't know if that's going to be in the cards for me. I hope not, but others have it worse. They have severe problems. I walk and talk and do everything that I want to do, except run. And I don't know what else to say about it. I'm hoping that people will gain a better understanding of MS through what I hope will be multiple occasions of me recording myself talking about it. I can't go into an extreme amount of detail, because if I talk about too much, well, what's the next video going to be about? So I hope you are having a good day, and I hope I have been somewhat informative, and I'll see you next time.